Hey, what's up guys? It has been a while. It's been such a long while that I actually cleaned my garage. I had a yard sale, sold a bunch of crap, made about 160 bucks, and then donated the rest of the stuff to the thrift store. And I've redone my entire desk area. I put the green water-cooled Dell over here. Got my Craigslist speakers that I still haven't painted. I put this little shelf down here to hold this computer to get it off the desk, so I had room for everything. I do a lot of work on this computer. This is work computer. That's my fun gaming computer. Even though it's not that strong, it works really good for the games I play. And here's the last two computers that I have off of the Craigslist deal that I got. Here's that one HP. I still haven't done anything to this. It's still filthy inside. And this is the one I took apart. I don't know how many people have seen this video, but this is the one, the motherboard that I washed in the sink and stuff, and it still looks pretty clean. But I haven't done anything to it. But that is the project that I'm going to be doing soon, like real soon. I'm going to be posting a couple videos before this video, mainly the Dell Optiplex 780, where I put the full-size graphics card in it. That one's done. I actually shot the video and stuff, and I just never posted it. So I'm going to be posting that video soon, probably tomorrow. Today is what's today? Today is April 30th. So I'll probably post that video tomorrow, and then we'll get going on this one. The thing is that this computer is going to need more RAM because it had like 2 gigs in it, and I'm going to buy 8 gigs off of eBay. It's like 25 bucks or something for DDR2, 8 gigabytes, so that's not bad. And I got a graphics card for it. And you know, I'm not really a fanboy of AMD or NVIDIA, but NVIDIA has been really pissing me off lately with, you know, the GPP thing and all that stuff, forcing vendors to rebrand their cards, and if they want to be part of their partnership program and all that crap. I think it's dirty, and especially since AMD is a tiny company compared to NVIDIA and compared to Intel. They are just little, and to be kind of intimidated by them to the point where you start doing, you know, anti-competitive practices, I think it's bullshit, and it's dirty, especially from a huge company that really just is just a lot bigger than AMD. They got way more R&D money to deal with and stuff, and they want to screw around with the little guy and just stomp out any competition. So I had planned on getting a GTX 1050 for this. They're still reasonably priced, about 160 bucks. And even though the GTX 1050 only has 2 gigabytes of RAM, that would be enough for this build. And the 1050 Ti, it obviously has the 4 gigabytes of RAM, but it's just too expensive. It's well over 200 bucks for the low profile model. And so I was going to go with the GTX 1050. I was ready to pull the trigger on it a while ago, and I just kind of put it off and put it off. And I'm kind of glad I did, because instead of getting that GTX 1050, I decided to get an RX 460. And I'm sure most people know, you know, the RX 460 is, you know, a little bit weaker in pretty much all the DX11 games, but it does really good in the DX12 games and in the Vulkan games and stuff like that. And I mean, I think it's a good trade-off. Support AMD, you know, and buy one of their cards. Fuck NVIDIA and their anti-consumer, anti-fucking competition practices. It's bullshit. So I got an RX 460. It's also got 4 gigabytes of RAM, and everybody knows that AMD cards age better than NVIDIA anyways. So I bet you anything in 4 years, this thing's going to be stomping the GTX 1050. So, I mean, with 4 gigabytes of VRAM versus the 2, and plus maybe 4 years down the road, DX12 and Vulkan will be adopted a little bit more. And that's another thing about this adoption thing with DX12 and Vulcan, is that I've read a lot of articles where game makers are saying, you know, there's still a ton of old cards out there that don't support DX12, and that's why we're sticking with DX11. Well, if cards weren't so freaking expensive to begin with, maybe people wouldn't have to be rocking 6-year-old fucking GPUs, you know. So it's kind of like it's a vicious cycle here. A lot of people can't afford to upgrade to the newest stuff that actually supports DX12, so the game makers are actually handicapping the whole entire market by sticking with DX12 just to cater to a lot of the gaming population that has old cards, you know. So I think that's bullshit. I mean, if the cards were affordable to begin with, then people could upgrade to cards that actually supported the latest APIs, and we wouldn't be stuck with gimped fucking DX11 games. But whatever. Anyways, let's go ahead and open this thing and see what it looks like. I haven't even opened it. I gotta get the UPC thing off of it and the serial number, because it did come with a $15 mail-in rebate, and 15 bucks is 15 bucks. So we're gonna do that. And I also have a little speaker in here, a little Bluetooth speaker that I bought. So let's set up this camera and open this box. All right, here we go. The RX 460. This is actually my first newer AMD card that I've purchased. I've been rocking, like, I got the R9 290, I got the R9 270 in the water-cooled Dell, and I got an old HD 7850 in this one, and then I bought that other HD 7970 off of Craigslist. So I got a bunch of old AMD cards right now and nothing new. So thank NVIDIA for this purchase, because that really pushed me to get a new RX card. I gotta support the little guy, the underdog that's getting shafted. So there's a little Philips Bluetooth speaker. This thing was on sale for $16, and it looks like it's pretty sweet actually. So that's for the wifey. And what? A gift card? $30 gift card for your first box and free shipping. Oh, that's HelloFresh. Never mind. I thought they were actually giving me a claim within 30 days. Oh, maybe it is a $30 gift card. Maybe I'll try that out. HelloFresh, huh? That kind of, that's cool. Oh, here we go. And good old fucking Newegg. It looks like a return. Look at, it's not wrapped in wrap or anything. Let's see what this thing looks like in here. It looks a little bit organized, but a factory unopened box is supposed to have some, you know, vacuum wrap around it or whatever. And this thing looks like it's clearly been repackaged. See that? How this is just folded all nasty. Maybe not actually. Let's see. Actually, the tape looks like it's secure. Maybe maybe they put it in a new bag. But it doesn't look like that tape's been pulled off and reapplied. So I don't know. A lot of people return stuff to Newegg, and Newegg just throws it back out there, and I'm kind of inspecting it to see if I see any fingerprints on it, and it doesn't look like there's any fingerprints on it, and it doesn't look like it's been scratched, like right here where it would have been maybe scratched up a little bit from inserting it into a case. So maybe it is a brand new card, even with I see no fingerprints, no little scratches and stuff. So that's a nice little card right there. Pretty sweet. It looks nice anyways, and that should go nicely with that older, you know, hardware. I actually got a chip for that computer too. I don't know exactly where it is. Let's see. I think this might be it right here. Let's see. Might as well open it on camera too. See what we got. Oh no, those are resistors for LED bulbs. I forgot I ordered those. Let's see. Where's my other package? Maybe it's this one. Ah, here we go. This is an X4 640 for that older AM2 board. But one of my subscribers recommended this chip. He said it's a great overclocker, and that's what we're going to be putting in that board. So we're going to have this X4 640, this GPU, and 8 gigabytes of DDR2. And I'll try to get the fastest DDR2 that'll work in that board. And unfortunately, I think it probably won't support 16 gigabytes in that board. It might. I'd have to look it up, but 16 gigabytes is probably overkill, and it's probably too expensive also. So that's where we're at. Here's the new RX 460. I think it's a really nice looking card. I like MSI as a brand. There's the low profile bracket. That's the one we'll be using. And yeah, there it is, the RX 560. Did I say 460 a minute ago? I think I did. But yeah, we'll get this project going. I got the parts, and I got the time. So let's do this. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.